morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, we talked about any residue that you want to clean up from yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up. You're the one that created it. If you're down and out and depressed and angry, everything we do to ourselves, and we have the power to clean that mess up so we don't carry that big bag over to today and wonder why our day isn't working. And remember, yesterday is gone, and we are not promised today. This is it. I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, porn, anger, rage, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about how we are all born selfish. It's up to us to set boundaries, say no, and so we don't create monsters. Let's talk about that, how takers take advantage of givers. Givers just spend their life giving, resent everything they're doing. It's just not a win-win for anybody. And the importance of setting boundaries, saying no, not resenting you're doing. Being in a relationship and being an equal partner, like, we don't praise somebody for doing their work. I mean, they can be acknowledged and we say thank you, but I'll give you examples in my own life. My husband cooks, I clean up. He's tired sometimes, I'm tired sometimes. Whip-de-doo, we still have to do the work. There's things he's strong about, there's things I'm strong about. There's times, I'm up from 4:30 on doing paperwork, doing this, doing that. He has his jobs, I have my jobs. It's funny how some men want to believe they do more, some women want to believe they do more. We all have our part. We all play a role, and in the end, it equally evens out. If it doesn't, shame on you as far as being taken advantage of, and only we can stop that. So that's where the boundaries come in. That's where we say no. And when you are married and how the house needs to get done, the kids have a job. And who's the leader? Who's the one that's kicking everybody's asses to get into gear? It's either the man or the woman. I wore the black hat. I was the one that cracked the whip. I was the one that made things rolling and going and keeping. It doesn't matter whether it's the man or the woman. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to lead. Somebody has to take charge and clean up the mess, clean up the shit, and delegate and have everybody do their part, or else you have a home of hell and no peace. And it's all due to everybody not doing their part. And be your word. Make sure when you give consequences that you follow through with those consequences. Stop creating monsters. This is how we create monsters, by not saying no, by not setting boundaries, by not the individuals doing their part for the day. We're not put on earth here to sit around and do nothing. I'm sorry. You're in La La Land. Nothing is for free. Everything is earned. So today I suggest you step up your game. Whatever it is you're not doing, start doing. And whatever it is you resent doing because you're doing it all, I suggest you start delegating. Open your mouth, make a stand, and make everybody do their part. And if there's consequences, follow through with those consequences, or you will never get respect. It's powerful, powerful, powerful. I told my son I was putting his mattress on the porch on such and such date. Didn't believe me. The mattress was on the porch that day. He got his first apartment. Beautiful. MF me today, love me in a year. It was great. I told my one son, I'll write you off if you don't wrote him off for 3 months. My dad wrote me off. Do what you need to do to make your children, your partners, everybody around you accountable. Follow through. It's abuse by not following through. It's abuse by doing other people's work. Then you make them a poor victim. And then we have people walking around like a bunch of wimps and cannot handle life on life's terms. That's abuse. So I suggest today you step up your game, do what you need to do, and make everybody around you accountable, and watch how you have life in harmony. Balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else we get backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness and good humor and contentment with the way things are. Let go of that control. You control freaks. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually you realize it cannot actually hurt you if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when you got uncomfortable. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Now you relax and go past that point. That is all it takes, is to go beyond. Go beyond where you were a minute ago. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. Okay, I'm going to read a little part of my book, page 85, and it says V is for virtues. And what I'm going to do is read one virtue at a time, because each one is powerful. You follow the virtues, you will have the most incredible life for the rest of your life. It's that simple. Temperance. Temperance. Eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation. Wow, that's beautiful. Eat not to dullness, drink not to elevation. Temperance. Temperance is all about balance, moderation, not overdoing anything, keeping a balance. Why are you shoving all that food in your mouth? Why are you? The hole's never, ever, it's never going to be big enough. pain is so big that no matter how much food you put down there, if you don't start addressing your issues, there's never going to be enough food. There's never going to be enough alcohol. And this is what we do, just, do well all day and then abuse ourselves at night. Or some people just abuse themselves all day. They don't even worry about waiting until night. They do nothing with their life. And you should excuse, it was mom, it was dad, it was the dog, it was the cat, it was my boss, it was my teacher. I mean, the list goes on. I'm blown away with the level of blame that goes on. It's actually very, very scary. And anytime you find yourself pointing fingers and blaming, I want you to look at this today and say, I'm the one to look at. Nobody can stop this bullshit. Only I can. Nobody can stop this abuse. Only I can. Nobody could do this for me. Only I can. I have to want it more than I want this food. I have to want this more than I want my addiction. I want my alcohol, whatever it is that I'm doing and destroying my body to oblivion, to where I can't even feel. I'm so numb. You need to look at that. What are you doing? Are you starving yourself? Are you throwing up? Are you getting surgeries upon surgeries upon surgeries? Are you eating through that staple? You have to do the psychological work or nothing's going to work. There's not enough amount of liposuction. There's not enough amount of anything that you cover up, because in the end, we all have to start with step one. We all have to look in the mirror. We all have to address the issue of what's eating us, what's really going on. What is it that we need to address to be true to ourselves? And that's the question you need to ask yourself today. Get the proper help, to have somebody work with you, to put everything down on the table, to start working at one issue at a time. And nobody's going to do that for you. There's no Prince Charming. There's no Cinderella that's going to save you. There's no amount of children. There's no amount of drugs. There's no amount of surgeries. There's no amount of Botox. There's no amount of anything. It's all inner work. Start doing the work. Okay, I'm going to read the check-off list. Work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. Do one of these things for 30 days, and in 1 year, you will change your life forever. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss my loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is needed, appreciated, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early and doing my podcast and working out and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. The greatest gift you can give yourself. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services with you or give me a call. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says L and hit subscribe. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving all this information. It can be overwhelming. And please share it with everybody that you love and respect. Okay, today I want you to have a unwanted day today, and thank you for listening.